Daisy Duxxx in studio. A triumphant return to 105.9 The X in Pittsburgh. Our favorite adult entertainer from Valdosta, Georgia, performing at Blush this weekend. We will give you all of Daisy's showtimes and opportunities for you to see her, including one specifically as you play Are You Smarter Than with Daisy Duxxx coming up in just a few moments here on 105.9 The X.
Easy mistake to make.
Yeah.
Right? Head on the brain, head on the brain.
All right, let's do some headlines here quickly before we get Daisy on for Are You Smarter Than. It is our news crawl on 105. All right, back on 105.9 The X. This is the X Morning Show. Tim Benz, Bob McLaughlin with you. I have to start that again. Daisy started to freak out like, oh my God, I said something wrong.
This was a rake shovel, like no communication wave over here.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry, that was nonverbal communication. My bad. Usually the porn stars are really verbal. Let me start that again. 3, 2, 1. Back on 105.9 The X, this is the X Morning Show. Tim Benz, Bob McLaughlin with you. Pleased to be joined again by Daisy Duxxx, star of stage, screen, and pretty much any venue you can think of. She's performing at Blush downtown. She's our adult star, hardcore porn star for the week that is in for Are You Smarter Than. We usually do Are You Smarter Than on Fridays. It's a Thursday today, but we're sort of switching things around because we wanted to give Daisy a little pub for her run this weekend at Blush.
Plus, for that 5:45 show tonight.
That's right.
We want that place packed.
Yes.
Our friend Katie Morgan is going to be at Cheerleaders this weekend as well. Have you ever worked with Katie in the past?
I haven't. That's why I said you should have had her in this morning.
Can we make that happen?
Could have made it like a cup instead of a cup of coffee.
Some people wake up differently, Tim.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
Well, I said
I'm
I'd
all
take
over
Daisy out for coffee afterwards, but trust me, if there was an opportunity to take you wherever Katie Morgan was going to be, I would have done that much more readily.
Let's take her to dinner.
All right. It's fine by me.
Dinner and a movie, and then I'm guaranteed, right?
Right, exactly.
You're guaranteed, but what about me? This is all about
You're
me.
in the
You know
room,
what? We'll throw
Tim.
you a
Don't
bag of chips
complain.
to keep you busy.
Yeah, that's all I need is some popcorn, really. All right, Jim will be your opponent today on Are You Smarter Than? Jim, are you set to play the game?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jim, just for playing, you get to see Daisy, a show of your choice, by the way. So you can do
Yeah.
the 5:45, you can do the matinee tomorrow, or you can do the 10:30 or the 12:30 on Friday or Saturday night. Let me give you some questions here, and I'll start off with you, Jim. We'll give you first dibs. Since Daisy is a seasoned veteran of Are You Smarter Than, we'll give you the first opportunity. This is a science question, actually an anatomy question.
I should be good at this.
Not that kind of anatomy. But,
She's already trying to steal.
approximately, Jim, your heart is about the size of what other body part? A, your stomach, B, your nose, or C, your fist?
See the fist.
Too bad we don't have Belladonna in studio this morning. huh?
Right?
Daisy made that fist pretty quickly. Before I even read the multiple choice, she put her fist up. I wasn't sure if she was auditioning for her next role or if she was trying to
I'm
give
gonna
an
be an
answer.
extra in a Belladonna movie.
You have been?
No, I want to be. You think
We
I
may
could?
be able to make that
you
happen.
Think I could? Come on.
Didn't she retire?
I have no idea.
I think
Oh,
she's-
yeah, that's right. She has,
an issue.
yes, she has something.
Yeah, she is. That's another question about science later in Are You
Begins with
Smarter
H and ends with burpees.
That hurts.
Than? All right, moving on to U.S. history for you, Daisy.
Why do I
All
get
right.
history?
The period of time after the Civil War, from 1865 to 1877, was known as A, the Renaissance, B, the Reformation, C, Reconstruction. Multiple choice on Are You Smarter Than? We just
Can I
goofed on
phone
you.
And
a friend?
she's from the South,
You're
so
from
she
the
might be
South.
still pissed about losing.
Yeah, you should know this, shouldn't you?
I just woke up like an hour ago.
Can I get anatomy again for 200?
According to half your neighbors, the war just ended a week ago. So,
Most of them are still trying to fight it.
A, B, or C?
I'm gonna take a stab and go B.
It is not B. So that leaves multiple choice for you, Jim. You can steal. Was it A, the
Yeah, shut the
Renaissance?
car door and listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or C, Reconstruction?
A.
That is also incorrect.
Reconstruction?
Yeah, the age of Reconstruction, where they rebuilt your hometown
Because
of
we
Valdosta.
blew the hell out of you down there. We had to build you back up.
Wow.
All right,
I thought
so
that was
You know,
like
the
it was
burning
this-
of Atlanta and everything,
I
all
thought that
that.
was one of the options to like completely throw us off. I was like, Reconstruction can't be it.
yeah, that's accurate. It
Wow.
was the age of Reconstruction in the South.
All
You,
of my teachers are bowing their heads right now, going, "Wow."
you let us know when that
All your
finishes up.
teachers are thinking other things. I'll tell you that.
That's right. Yes,
They're all
Daisy.
shaking their head.
They thought they did a wonderful job up
Yes.
until that answer right there. All right, this is a geography question for Jim. Jim, you can take a commanding 2-0 lead here on Are You Smarter Than Daisy Dukes? Will be at Blush this weekend. The Tropic of Capricorn is located in which hemisphere?
Say that one more time.
The Tropic of Capricorn was located in which hemisphere?
I don't have any guess on that.
Take a stab. I'm just kind of curious what you're going to say, Jim.
He means guess a hemisphere.
Okay, so you're going to pass, Jim? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daisy, would you like to take a guess?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll go for the lower hemisphere.
The lower hemisphere. I don't want to go Pat Sajak in the Military Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think we can accept
The
that
one on
answer.
bottom.
Daisy isn't what I normally want, Pat. The answer we're going for was Southern Hemisphere.
So yeah, lower.
Okay, it technically is the lower hemisphere, but
This is the southern region
That
of
would
my
be
body.
saying like the
Therefore, it's
Indian
lower
Ocean
half.
could also be the wet ocean or the liquid
Hey, you know,
ocean.
I would take that answer.
her
Right.
escort Courtney was pointing down saying, the lower hemisphere, boys and
Maybe my
girls.
shoe's untied. I don't know what she was pointing to.
All right, Daisy, here's the deal. If you get this wrong and he gets it, he wins.
Oh no.
Okay? The question is, who invented the steamboat?
Jeez.
Who invented the steamboat? Before the age of Reconstruction.
I don't know, Colonel Sanders?
Courtney, do you want to jump in there and give your friend a hand?
The answer is
No,
not.
she's like, no, she's all on her own.
She just kicks me out here.
Little known fact, Colonel Sanders did fight for the South in the Civil War, though. So you
Okay,
got
so
the...
he had
Right,
nothing
don't
to
give
do
the
with
answer. Jim
steamboats
still has
now.
a chance to
Oh, sorry.
steal.
Jim, would you like to steal?
Sure.
Who invented the steamboat, Jim?
Who invented the steamboat?
Yeah.
No multiple choice on this one now, huh?
No,
No.
there's no multiple choice.
I have no idea who invented the steamboat. to be honest.
The answer is Robert Fulton, okay? Robert Fulton is what we're going
I was
for.
praying you were going to say Eli Whitney.
The good news is if you go to Blush, you get to motorboat with Daisy.
Speaking of steamboats.
All right, I'm going to give you this one. It's a world history question. If neither of you get it, Jim wins. Jim, if you get it straight up, you win, okay?
All right.
What is the year of the sack of Rome and the end of the Roman Empire? Or Empire, excuse me. The end of the Roman Empire
You did
occurred
say
when?
sack, so you had to follow that up with emperor.
The Sack of Rome is Daisy's next movie, by the way. So,
The roaming sack.
any idea, Jim?
Yeah, the end of the Roman Empire.
Yes.
What year?
What year? Who are you saying this out loud to, Jim?
What's that?
Because you've been restating every question I've asked, and you've only gotten one right. So
He has to have time to Google it.
you're not too bright,
Right.
and
That
neither
car door sound was somebody getting into his car with like a smartphone or
Right.
Google or something.
neither is the person next to you. But go ahead, Jim.
1720. I have no idea.
1720, like right before America became its own country.
Right.
I think we're that close to being under the thumb of the Roman Emperor.
Boy, when
Bob.
those Romans fell, they fell hard, didn't they?
Daisy, would
Nothing
you?
like being oppressed under the sack of the emperor. You know
I
what?
almost want to give you a point for that.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Go ahead, Daisy. You want to take a guess?
No.
I will give you a
Because I'm
hint.
going
I'll
to
give
get
you a hint.
myself in trouble if I say
No,
anything
she'll close
else.
while she's on top with that line about the
Right.
emperor. Thank you,
Ta-da!
Costanza. Goodbye.
The answer was 476 AD. 476 AD is what we were looking for. That was a
That was
great
my next
three.
guess.
Great
That was
three
my
questions.
next
You were
window.
right there.
Jim, believe it or not, you win.
All right.
Somehow.
You get to see Daisy Dukes at Blush, and you also get tickets to Theory of a Dead Man.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so hang in there. We'll get all your pertinent information.
All right.
Do you want to ask your friend for all your info, like when's your birthday and what's your phone number? He can help you out there, too, if you want.
I'll by myself.
All right.
Theory of a dead man. That's what you'll be after you get down to Blush.
Yeah. Just don't bring your wife.
Right. You can bring your wife.
All right, Jim, hang in there, all right?
All right. We'll do.
Daisy, that might have been your best appearance ever.
That was strong.
Let me rephrase. That was your worst appearance ever, which made it your best
Yes,
appearance.
which made it very, very good. You said leave the brains in bed, so they're still sleeping.
I hope everybody enjoys your lower hemisphere tonight.
Do we get to see the entire lower hemisphere
Yes,
at Blush? You do?
yes, you do.
Excellent. Daisy
We
Dukes,
explore all regions.
all weekend at Blush, or at least until 476 AD. That's 105.9 The X.